What it do? What it do? Man, that game was a little hard to watch. Just off the fact that I figured that was going to be the end result. I didn't think the Cowboys had a chance. I didn't think nobody was going to play well, and I was absolutely correct. As soon as I seen them shut down CD, I knew that this offense was going to be non-existent because that's pretty much the only playmaker that you have. But we're going to talk about some of the individual performances. And we're going to talk a little bit about this coaching that's also non-existent. Now, I guess you could say, now there was a couple of decisions on third down that Mike McCarthy did that you can question, but all in all, Mike McCarthy was just trying to get the hell up out of there, if we're just being honest. But, no matter what Mike McCarthy called, especially going against that Philadelphia Eagle front, the Cowboys wasn't going to do nothing. Now, there were some things in regards to what Zimmer did that I question. One, why is Justin Rogers inactive? You drafted him and you brought him back. Like, see what he can do. Like, come on, right? And second, you got that scrub ass boy. What was it, Booth? And the other one, you got the scrub ass backup corner. So my two things is, one, why is Malik Hooker not cheating on that side, especially if Bland is shadowing AJ? I'll be able to see more of that in the all 22. Another thing, right, is shit. If Zimmer's supposed to be doing some hellified ass coaching, then why isn't he preparing for that more? Because you know that man is pretty much fried out there. So it should have been automatic to have safety help, especially knowing that Devontae Smith is going to take you up top. More times than not, the routes that Devontae Smith is going to run, especially against his Cowboys defense, was going to be something in regards to the intermediate to the third level. So that was poor coaching in regards to what Zimmer did from what I seen on the TV copy. Now, like I said, I'll know more in regards to, when I see on that all 22, but that was poor coaching. Now, let's go ahead and get on to what these individual players these individuals is talking about, man. Hey, look, man, I don't know. Look, I don't know what y'all talking about, but that's what Michael Parsons did today. That performance that Michael Parsons displayed today, that was horrible. Trash. Terrible. No heart. Like we've been seeing it. Hey, look, let me tell you something, man. There was a play, I believe it was the third quarter, where he was on Lane Johnson's side. Of course, Lane Johnson beating his ass. So he on Lane Johnson's side. He ain't get to the quarterback. He clamped up and he stops. Like literally stops. Bro, he literally stops. He stops in the middle of the play. Like just stands up and stops. And then when he realized the play is not over, you didn't hear no whistle blow. And then when he realized the play not over and the play was on his side, and then he seen the quarterback roll out to his side, then he want to go ahead and zoom in on the quarterback and touch the quarterback. And these motherfuckers want to sit over there and tell me about how much of an elite person that Michael Parsons is. These people want to tell me how much we need him, and they gonna try to get a bag up to that scrub. Are you like we can't be watching the same game? We can't be watching the same film. We can't be watching. There's no way we watching the same game and watching the same field. I knew off the rip that Philly was going to run the rock and he was going to be non-existent, which he was, non-existent the whole game. Clamped. He thought that Malata was barbecue chicken, which is, he's lesser than what Lane Johnson is, but Malata clamped him up too. He is a scrub. I knew that playing against the Philadelphia Eagles, you was going to see what the Cowboys really are. You got to understand. Yes, the Tampa Bay Bucks is competing for the playoffs. But the Tampa Bay Bucks not only was banged up, they ain't even all that, y'all. They're not. You seen a team that was actually a playoff team do these boys greasy. I never expected them to win, but if you a good team the way that you claim that you are, the result would have been a lot closer. And it wasn't. Scrubs. Micah ain't do nothing. Osa ain't do nothing. Like I been said, he ain't did all year but go against scrub tackles. And now all of a sudden, because he going against scrubs, now all of a sudden, oh, we got to think about giving him the bag. And hell no. Osa can go. As you can see, getting blown out the ball. Mozzie, of course, Mozzie wasn't going to do nothing against Dickerson and all them. Nothing. That's who your team is, scrubs. This should tell you, hey, it just pretty much what's going on with the Dallas Cowboys is you just had a schedule ease up. Your schedule eased up a little bit. It wasn't nothing hellified of what this team was doing. Your schedule eased up a little bit, man. Facts, Terminator, facts. Trash. You see the team for who they truly are. You know, a lot of people kind of got blinded because they got the wins and it was going against beating up on average teams, mediocre teams, below average teams. No, 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 no. This team is who they are. That's why Mike should not come back. And I'm pretty sure if you go, off the rip, oh, yes, Ferguson was going to get it too. Because I make that statement today again too. J-Hop, Ferguson, overrated. Above average tight end at best. Nothing spectacular about him. On some real, I would be in the market for another tight end. I would be in the market for another tight end. He ain't all that. I want a tight end. I'm looking for the next. I'm looking for the next Laporta, the next Kincaid, or I'm gonna go slide. Let me go get Mayer or something from the Raiders. Let me go get a tight end that can actually play some ball. Like I said, Ferguson ain't the worst tight end in the world, but if he looking for the bag, I wouldn't give him the bag because he don't deserve it. He's literally doing nothing. He's literally done nothing this year. They said he ain't scored no touchdowns. What he got? What 500 yards? Bro, that's pathetic, man. That's pathetic. Especially there's been some mismatches that has been favorable for his skill set in some of the games we went. Bro, come on, man. It's pathetic, man. You talking about that one? What was it Theo Pinson? I think you talking about Kelly Theo Pinson. Mingle trade was bad. He is late. Yeah. On top of yeah, man, I said that, man. As soon as I see the tape, I wasn't feeling that. Yeah, that's horrible trade. Ferg hit the ceiling. I believe so too. I believe so too. Year one of being bad. Shit, I think we've been bad the past couple years too. It just didn't hit us that well because we've been beating up on mediocre teams. Oh no, I don't see it either. Especially style when was who said that Steven and them was talking about how they not gonna spend no money. So yeah, I'm already knowing y'all. This gonna be a wrap. This gonna be a wrap. It's already a wrap, man. This team ain't got no talent, man. This team has no talent whatsoever. The teams was gonna play you, and like the teams was gonna play you a little bit more honest because CD was gone. So now so now some of these lower wide receivers are gonna see better corners. Hey, man, you see what happened? Turpin was non-existent. Tolbert was non-existent. Cooks had a cool little drive or two, and after that, he was non-existent. Took him away. No separation. I need a wide receiver that's gonna come up in here and go give me some separation. Definitely, I agree with a CeeDee Lamb needing another wide receiver on the opposite side. You see all the good teams, man. They got good wide receivers, man. You got Jefferson. You got the USC wide receiver who I said y'all remember a couple years ago who I said was wide receiver one coming out the draft, and that's looked so good from what I said. Uh, you got you got all these good teams, man. That got dual wide receivers. They got wide receivers that can do different things, but in the end, get open. If it ain't if it ain't CD making it happen, ain't nobody else gonna make it happen. J Hop ain't one of them. Like I said, J Hop cool, he's solid, right? He ain't no scrub, but he ain't all that either. So I think it'll be waste. It'll be a waste trying to give him a fat contract. You know what I mean? In the future, I just wouldn't do it. Now, if it's reasonable, okay, you know. But this team desperately needs playmakers. Desperately needs a running back that can hit that hole. You can see where Rico, like, look at Turpin, and that's what I keep telling y'all about. Finding a running back, man, who can hit that hole, and hit that hole quick, and hit that and have that burst, man, and be able to go ahead and hit that home run. Because you see with Turpin ain't even a true running back, but Turpin hit that hole quick, and you see some of the creases that he's able to get by him hitting that hole quick. Even if that hole is there, it take Rico about 30,000 years just to go ahead and hit the hole. Man, he's just too slow. Just too slow. He's just too slow. Right. Facts. T. Higgins, I think just T. Higgins for me, I like the player, but I think he just costs too much for me. He costs too much for me. And then what the hell? What the hell is the point of having Trey? Like, you have the perfect opportunity to give Trey a look. These past 3-4 games, perfect opportunity to give Trey a look. And we not doing it to see what we got, bro. Like, the management of this team is just horrific, bro. Horrific. Jerry is a straight trash ass GM, and it ain't gonna get no better with Stephen Jones taking over once that boy gone. That man, these is some dumbass GM. Bro, they been around the game so long, never studied it, didn't want to pay attention to it. If you just pay attention and keep your eye open. Like I said, they may be some hell of a businessman, but when it comes down to the football side, they dumb as hell. And you would think, you know, and you would think in regards to on the football side, if they won more, if they made decisions, it'll impact their pockets even more. It would impact their pockets even more on the positive side. Garrett Wilson, as much as I would like to find it in the draft, I can't disagree with you on that. I for sure will rock with Garrett Wilson. That'll be a nice little combo. I couldn't even be mad at that, you know. But you lose some of that luxury when you got so many holes on this team, and you pay a quarterback who can't even give him the football. You know, that money that could have went to Wilson or Higgins, the running back, you know, 'cause I'm pretty sure that they're gonna sit over there and try to pay one of these scrub ass players that we got, you know. They allocating the money to people who's undeserving. Like, this shit right here, like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll clean the whole plate. I'll be trading these players to get players that I know can ball. Man, look, if Jerry's smart, which I can't, which we know he's not, but if he was smart, number 11 will be shipped the hell up out of here. And I will get as much as I can get for him because there's a team right now that think number 11 is the greatest thing out here. I would take advantage of that and I would get as much as I can. Cause bro, I'm gonna tell you something, man. If they pay this boy, man, oh my God, the Dallas Cowboys is in trouble for at least about another good 5 years. They pay that boy. They in trouble. Man, you want to talk about hell? Talk about if they want to talk about cap hell and being boy, you paying Dak and you paying Micah and you paying Diggs. Come on, G. You know that ain't nothing nice. You know that ain't nothing nice. You know that ain't nothing nice. You said Trey a buzz. Nah, Trey ain't never had no opportunity because we already knew it wasn't gonna work over there with San Francisco the way that they want their quarterbacks. That was a horrible fit in itself. I knew that when I first seen them ball. I was like, this is not a good fit for what they try to do over there with their offense. That's not a good fit. And then ever since then, he ain't never really had no opportunity. Dallas ain't even get no opportunity. It would have been a perfect time to get him an opportunity, man. It would have been a perfect time to get Trey an opportunity to see what you got. I don't care what it is, man. Let him rock. Let's see. We understand. Like, regardless, man, regardless if we had Dak, Cooper, or Trey at quarterback today, I didn't expect to win this game, regardless. But I want to see. But there's things, right, that you can see even with a quarterback not having much, like even with CD being gone, you could see some things that be like, okay, yeah, that's what I want to see. There's some things, right? Like we know there's gonna be limitations in regards to the talent wise around them, but there's things that you can see that can give you like, okay, man, okay, I like what I see, man. He could do it, but we ain't seeing nothing, man. And I seen Broadus talk about something in regards to bringing them back cheaper. I mean, I get that, but at the same time, why is we worried about that if potentially this man could be your guy? We don't know. We might not ever know the way that they managing his team. T-Dub, what's going on? No way in hell Rush should have started this game. Hell yeah, Mike McCarthy got to go, man. He got to go. He got to go. And Zim, Zim got to go too, man. You just got to be fresh, man. The whole staff on some real got to go. The O-line coach got to go. The line McCurley, shit, he got to go. Got to go. Everybody got to go. Cold thing about it is even now Harris got to go. Everybody got to go. Bring you a new staff. Bring you a new culture in here, And just like with the Kings, right? No matter what Mike Brown, see, damn near Mike McCarthy, damn near like Mike Brown. They damn near like they gonna look at the 12 wins that Mike McCarthy did, like, oh, Barry won 12, just like with the Kings. But when they look at what the fruits of what he's bearing and the shit that he let him get away with, him not being a tough coach, he not really coaching out here, man. He gotta go. But one organization seen that he had to go. But why the Cowboys? Let's see if Jerry Jones see that way, because there should be no talks. I seen something talking about the Cowboys is in talks. It's stalled or whatever. Hold up, what's stalling? There should be no talks. There should have been like, hey, Mike, you got one more game left. Appreciate what you have done, but you got to go. You got to go. Yeah, let him, man. Everybody go. Shouldn't nobody be here? Quarterback coach, Prince, that wide receiver coach. Shit, damn, hell yeah, he got to go. He gotta go. Everybody gotta go. Was it Lunda Wells? He gotta go. He gotta go, man. Uh, the D-line coach. I'm gonna be honest with you. Although I've seen a little improvement, I'm not gonna sit up there and tell you that I haven't seen an improvement. I have. He gotta go too. He gotta go too. Mozzie Smith give more fight after the play than he does during the play. He always want to go ahead and he always want to go ahead and fight after the play. You fighting because you got your ass beat. I mean, shit, if you had more fight during the play, shit, you'd be all right. You know? He just, like I said, he just too goddamn little, man. And it looking like, bro, the man didn't had a year, man. Like the man should have been heavy as hell. He should have been heavy already, bro. It don't, bro. When you eating bad, bro, it don't take that long, man, for him to put that weight back on, man. Like I said, I think Mozzie done messed around and took some of that Manjaro or something, man. Ain't no way. Mike Vrabel, I will for sure take Mike Vrabel. Mozzie Smith the bus, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't care about this 3-year rule with this D tackle, bro. I haven't seen nothing that could say that he has potential, and I want to see more. The cool thing about it is his job, all his job was to do was just be tough in the trenches. Bro, it don't take, 3 years just to go ahead and prove that you could be tough in the trenches, bro. You could show that on the first year that you could be tough in the trenches, you know? Shit, 94 has shown that he can wrong arm and be solid in the trenches in the run game his rookie year. What is we saying here? Come on, I ain't trying to hear none of them excuses, bro. Bro, this team, a lot of this time, a lot of the staff, the coaching, the GM, some of the fans, they make a lot of excuses for this team. They want to see mediocre and they want to bring mediocre ass players back. Not me. Ship house. Ship it all out. Ship these motherfuckers up out of here, bro. Ship Dak out of here. Mike gotta go. I understand that Trey Lance is you bring another coach in, so it's gonna be another playbook, for him to learn. So, I understand it, but it is what it is, man. You want him to learn this shit. You want him to go ahead and be with a coach who really can't handle dual threat quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers was just different. He was an anomaly. Like, you got Aaron Rodgers, no matter how you coaching, you should be good. You know what I mean? But when it comes down to, the coaching in regards to what we got home with this, he don't know how to do it. I know he don't know how to do it. I know he don't know how to do it. I've seen that he doesn't know how to do it. That's why the offense looked better with Cooper Rush. That's more of his flavor, you know? Ghost, right, Terminator, right. Slow as hell on the edge. Ghost is slow as shit on that edge, man. Man, solid. I'll take him as a solid rotational piece, but as a starter, oh, hell no, he can't start for me. Absolutely, Ghostin can't start for me. But I would be interested in bringing him back, though, for a rotational piece, but shit, that's it. And it's definitely got to be limited in plays, you know? He sure can't play no 30, 40 plays. Absolutely not. He's just, he ain't got it. He ain't got no athlete. He's stiff hip, bro. He can't move at all, bro. You see the way he move, bro. He move like a robot, man. Shit, ET gonna phone home fucking around, man, the way he play football. Like, goddamn, man. Like, bro, this team just trash, man. And you see it. Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson, hey, he calling something, man. He calling something. I think what he do with Detroit, you know, is pretty solid. What he doing with Detroit, like especially the way he's calling plays for and making golf comfortable. That's pretty much where I look at how he treating golf. Because if golf was in any other system, I don't think like I said, like golf has done it on more than one team, but this is like perfect for golf. Shit, if Ben Johnson ever came over and golf came over, shit, I'd be cool with that. Just ship Dak over there. You feel me? Shit, I would no more would love to see, because they claim that Dak would do good with another team. I would love to see it. Put him in the best organization that you could possibly find. I bet you'll do the same shit. I bet you do the same shit, man. His team ain't got it, man. So what you got on CD? The only thing that you could say, is concrete. You going in with CD, Tyler Smith, the center, Of course, you bringing back the left tackle, the rookie. You bring Steele back because I would take it that you gonna run the football a whole lot more next year, so you could bring Steele back off of that. But if you think that you gonna bring one of these quarterback coordinators that's gonna throw the ball, you gonna have to get rid of Steele because him pass blocking 40 snaps for being in a patch first offense, that's not his strength. But if you can get him in the run blocking and have him pass block for like maybe about 30 snaps, there we go. Shit, Henry Hooker probably better than him. I'm gonna tell you what though, if for some reason they don't want to give Trey a shot, I'm telling you, man, that Jets quarterback over there. I'm looking at that Jets quarterback. He was top five when he came out. I know he was hurt, but he was top five for sure. He was top five for sure. I promise you. What was it? Is it Manuel, the Florida State dude? I'm thinking about EJ Manuel. I think. Man, the other dude, man, I can't think of his name, man. But the Florida State quarterback, man, I'm telling you, man, it's top five right there when he was coming out. Top five. What was him? Rattler, the little LSU one, Penix. I forgot who else I had up in there. No discipline. Facts. I hate the Dak fan, but man, just as bad. Facts. Facts. Of course, they gonna be like, man, you see what Cooper Rush? It took him like 2 months. Of course, Cooper Rush wasn't gonna have no good game, man. Come on now, come on. They shut down CD. There ain't no way that he was gonna thrive. Dak, what they thought Dak was gonna make some plays today? Stop. Stop. They thought Dak was gonna make play. Like, what was Dak gonna do? Honestly, shit. Dak had CD and Cooks and J Hop health. What the hell was he gonna do today? Honestly, what the hell was he gonna do with that? Come on, man. Dak would probably about threw you about. He probably would have turned the ball over about 3-4 times his damn self. Just him alone. Just him alone. Oh hell no. Hell no. See, Cooper Rush, he didn't play bad at the Texans, though. He actually played solid against the Texans, even though we lost. He didn't play bad. I'm going to tell you right now, you wouldn't even had an opportunity with Dak against that Texans defense with Hunter and them coming down on you. Stop. Stop. And they was missing one of their pass rushers. They still was heating up. Stop. Hell no. Not with that Texans defense. Dak don't do well with good defenses. They didn't had 10 years to figure that out. So anybody that's saying that, I don't know what the hell they doing. I think they just talking to just be talking. Because can't nobody sit over there and tell me, what I'm saying, what make this boy a good quarterback. They can't. They can't. Man, bro, look, let me tell you something, man. I got other coaches, bro, that agree with me. That's highly respectable in regards to how I see Dak Prescott. That the masses respect off of their work. Pros in college that agree with me on my assessment of Dak Prescott. He ain't it. Never been it. Never been it. He was scared of that Eagles. Loke, what's going on? He say Georgia could hold Dak to shit. Probably. Probably shit. Shoot, man. BYU too, probably. Shoot, BYU probably owned him under 22. Shit. Facts. You done seen it again. Cause they gotta look. Like, even though he won Pittsburgh, he did, bro. If people go back to look at that game, he did everything to lose that game for us against Pittsburgh. Our only saving grace was because Justin Fields was at quarterback, so we was able to still be in the game with them turnovers that he had. Didn't Dak do like turn over the ball like 3 times in that game? Come on, man. He did everything in his power to have us lose that game. But they'll look at it as a win, right? It's all about wins and losses, though. But the performance, definitely, it wasn't Oscar Award winning. That's for damn sure. Appreciate that, Dallas fan. Appreciate that. Dak the lose defense. Dak has never balled out against a top 10 defense unless they was banged up. I agree. Facts. 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 We can go down. We can go down the list of them too. Shit, we can go down the list. Shit, he didn't even. See, he didn't even play good against the Bengals. I mean the Browns. The Browns. He was trash against the Browns. With the Browns, of course the Browns going through their BS this year though, but the Browns got talent on that D. They got talent on that defense. He ain't do nothing then. Saints, when they were a little bit more healthy, the Saints ain't even. Come on, man. The Saints they wasn't even all the way healthy, and the Saints didn't even have no pass rushers like that. And the Saints, look what the Saints did to him. He wouldn't have did that against the Texans, the Lions. Look at that. Look what the Falcons did. Look what the Falcons was doing to him. Look what the Falcons was doing to him. And we know the state of that Falcons defense. Like, come on. These people can't be serious. And the Giants was just probably one or two. The Giants missed out on like two explosive plays. If they did that shit, that game would have probably really went to the wire even more. This is what your $60 million quarterback at the helm. Bro, he ain't it, man. Look, the Dallas Cowboys, look, we can't be worried about no cap. The Dallas Cowboys really going to have to make some hard decisions. And I don't even think it's hard. I think it's just hard because these people done had an attachment to these players. Bro, I'm a Dallas Cowboy. I'm not no goddamn whoever fan. I'm a Dallas Cowboy, man. We didn't have many come and we didn't have many go. That shit don't matter, man. I rock with the Dallas Cowboys. I don't rock with no player. And the way that number 11 is representing the Dallas Cowboys, the way that Osa, to be honest with you, in the trenches represent the Dallas Cowboys. The way that Trayvon Diggs represent the Dallas Cowboys, all them good corners and the D linemen that we didn't have. Hey, come on, man. Even Chris Canty was a better pass rusher than goddamn and Anthony Spencer and Jason Hatcher was a better pass rusher than number 11. Number 35 is a better pass rusher than 11. Number 35 does what Micah's supposed to be doing. Number 35 plays linebacker, and his best attribute is rushing the passer. This sounds like Micah Parsons, don't you? And when you look at his clip, when he goes to blitzing, man, number 35, every time he blitzes, yeah, he pretty much comes home. I don't remember. I bet you probably about at a 97% clip, he gonna affect that quarterback when he blitz. At a 97% clip. I bet you his pass rush rate winning when he blitzes a whole lot better than what Micah can do. He doing what Micah's supposed to be doing. So if he had Micah's athleticism, shit, he'll probably be the one to get 15 sacks. If he had Micah's athleticism. Micah don't know what to, bro. I didn't see him, bro. Look, man. Look, you know I'm gonna show that play. You know I'm gonna show that play, y'all. You know I'm gonna show it. You know I'm gonna show it. Bro, he quit. How many times I done told y'all in this past year and a half, too, about this boy quitting? He literally quit in the middle of the play. Y'all, bro, he couldn't get to the pass. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he stopped. There was no whistle being blown. The cool thing about it is he's seen everybody else running. So I know you don't think that the play is not still going when you see everybody still moving at a high pace. Bro, he quit, y'all. He quit. And then when he seen the quarterback roll to his side, then all of a sudden he want to close in to try to touch him up. Bro, that shit, bro, man, let me tell you something, man. Man, look, I was sitting down on the couch watching that but when I seen that, man, I got up. Man, and look, man, that shit got to me right there, man. Cause I'm trying to figure out what the fuck going on, bro. And fans should be pissed off, bro. Without y'all, there wouldn't be no National fucking Football League. There wouldn't be no Dallas Cowboys, bro. Without the fans, man, there wouldn't be no Jerry Jones. So understood that you guys have every right to be pissed off. You pay your hard-earned money. You sit over there going to tickets, you buy apparel, you go to these games. You spend your time in watching and consuming the content. You support everything Dallas Cowboys, which in all impacts that revenue greatly. You're viewing it. So every time you're viewing it, you impacting it. So you telling me that you a big part of what these players get and what they do, what Jerry Jones get and what they do. So you have every right to be pissed the hell off and want a better product for your consumption. Don't nobody want to get a product. Don't nobody want to go to the store, buy a product, and that product is trash. You're going to be pissed off. You're going to be like, man, I did not get my money's worth. What the hell is this? You're going to go and you're going to complain, right? You probably going to drive back to the store and be like, what the hell is this? We driving back to Jerry Jones and telling Jerry Jones, what the hell is this? There might be some other people that may be passive and just be like, yeah, it is what it is, man. And they'll just take the product anyway. But I know everybody up here, man, when they see a bad product, they ain't about to sit over there and just allow that to happen. They gonna speak the hell up. And right now, we speaking the hell up. We don't like the product. We don't like who's leading. We don't like Foe at quarterback. We don't like Foe at quarterback. That alone contributes to a bad product. We don't like Mike McCarthy as head coach. That alone contributes to a bad product. We don't like number 11 sitting over there so-called proclaiming himself to be the leader of this team, and he's quitting. That alone. I know a lot of y'all probably done play football, if not all of y'all that watch me on some type of level. You know that shit that Micah Parsons do, you know that they ain't riding with no real coach. You know that ain't riding with no real coach, man. You know it. Diggs, man, don't want to stick his nose up in there. Don't want to at least do his job, bro. Nobody asking you to sit over there and be Darren Woodson. Ain't nobody asking you to be Darren Woodson in the run game. Ain't nobody asking you to be Roy Williams. We just asking you to do your goddamn job, bro. In a cover at an elite level because you getting elite level pay for a corner. We ain't asking you to sit over there and just be something that you're not. And that shit that he does, man, that's horrible, man. Horrible. Horrible. Facts. 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 Frankie Louva, man, I was saying that when I was watching him, I said, Frankie Louva do the shit that Micah's supposed to be doing. I was like, that's some crazy shit. Overshown and 35, Leofold does what Micah's supposed to be doing. Crazy shit. Ain't it? Ain't it? These rookies, these young players, these so-called less athletic players doing more. Funny how that go. But all of a sudden, this man's supposed to be the best player on the field. At all times, did Michael Parsons play like the best player on the field? Did you even know he was playing the game? If they didn't say his name in the announcement, would you even know that he was playing? You probably wouldn't even knew that he was playing football today. I paid attention to him purposely today. I said, this is perfect. You got Saquon. You got this offensive line who is big, imposing, right? Gonna play a little physical, right? You got Becton, big ass, 6'8", 350-pound tackle playing guard. You got Lane Johnson. You got Maletta, I think he about 320, 325. You got Juergens, about 315, probably something up in there, him and them motherfuckers up, and you got Landon Dickerson. I said, oh, this is perfect. And then I looked at what he tried to line up. You know he didn't want no smoke with Becton. That's why you ain't see too much of him trying to rush in between. You know he didn't want no smoke with Dickerson and them. He didn't want that. He didn't want them hands on him. So he said, let me try my letter. I guess sometimes I go over to Lane Johnson. You can look at his rep for rep, I believe, a handful of times when he went against Lane Johnson, bro. He doesn't do nothing. DeMarcus Lawrence, with him losing a step and a half, probably two, wins at a better clip against Lane Johnson than a so-called most athletic person on the football field. Come on, man. I'm trying to figure out, man, why is Will McClay, Why is Mike Zimmer, man? Let me tell you something, man. If I was Mike Zimmer, I don't give what these motherfuckers talking about, bro. I would bench him. I would bench him, bro. He is soft. Do you see the way that boy got washed down in the run game? He gets washed down the same way every single game. What? He gonna go against Dan Quinn next week? Oh, that bum ass offensive line. He gonna have a better game, and he gonna end the season right, huh, y'all? He gonna end the season right, y'all. He gonna go against that bum ass offensive line with the Redskins, and he gonna end the season right, y'all. He might mess around, get about 2 sacks maybe, and they gonna say this is why Michael Parsons is one of the better defensive line. You know how that's gonna go. You know how that's gonna go. You see them out there. I'm looking at. You see them out there stat patting Rico out there trying to. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at it though, shit, because you know what I mean. He ain't had no opportunity and a chance to get 1,000 yards. I mean, I ain't mad at him for wanting to get it. You know what I'm saying? But then you fumble, fighting for something extra. Dumbass boy, hold on to the football, bro. You fumble in the red area. Come on, man. Come on, man. You know better than that, G. What is we fumbling in the red area for? Come on, bro. That's points again. That's a benchable offense. That's a shit. I guess I see why they put Zeke dog ass up in the red zone trying to punch it in. Shit, man. That ball security, man. Ferguson. This is Ferguson. What? Second time in what? 3 weeks? He fumbled the rock. Come on, G. What's up with your ball security? Why you checked out like this? You got a quarterback who would love to throw you the ball, especially with his arm deficiency, and you don't show up. Bro, that's whole shit, man. That's whole shit that what a lot of these players is doing. You seeing what those players is made of in the mix of adversity, in the midst just off the strength of who really love football, who really out here playing, who really gonna, when hit the fan, who gonna ball out. You seeing it. You seeing it. You know? As much as Jalen Tolbert sucks, he out there fighting though. He just sucked, but he fighting though. You know what I mean? So I'll give him credit for that, you know? But he sucked though. Osa, bro, I ain't trying to hear none of that, bro. You was getting washed out, bro. I ain't trying to hear none of that. Donovan Wilson, time and time after again. Stiff hip Donovan Wilson. Bro, you suck. You are a liability. Just like Curse was. If Curse was some hella five player, where the hell Curse at? Does he even got a job? If he was so goddamn good, why he don't got a job? With all these injuries in the football. Oh, okay. Wilson will probably, just off the strength of some of the things that he do, he'll probably try to find a job after the Cowboys. He'll probably get a job after the Cowboys. But he ain't shit. He ain't shit. You got a lot of players that ain't shit. Kendricks, I would not bring him back. He's just too slow. Osa, no. I would shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll try to get something for Bland. I'll let somebody else play Bland. I wouldn't pay Bland and I wouldn't pay Bland and Diggs. I think that'd be a mistake to pay both them corners. I think that'd be a mistake. Let somebody else put the bag. See what you can get. Try to send them off. I think that'd be a mistake to pay Bland. You can always find you a solid corner. You can always find you a solid corner, a corner that's gonna compete. Like I said, I like that corner over there in Missouri, over there with with Detroit, Rakestraw. Shit, I would love to have him up over here. He can play football. I think he hurt though, but shit, he play football. I seen that boy play some football. I'd love to have him up over here. There's some good corners that you can have up over here. There's a cheap wide receiver, man. that the New England spent a fourth round pick on, that I believe is very talented. Very talented. Alabama pedigree. Shit, you know what I'm saying? If Traylon Burks, man, if you could put the ho-hos and cookies away from him, right? It's crazy, right? We try to put the ho-hos and cookies in Mozzie Smith, but we trying to take the mohos and cookies out of the right? You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's crazy, ain't it? Shit. Cold game out here, man. Cold game, man. We trying to put the honey bun, man. Mozzie make her ask him, does he got some honey buns, some snacks? Shit, he need to be eating some of that raccoon over there with Leggett. He need to be getting over there eating that raccoon with Leggett, man. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm glad this result happened. It brings a lot of them people back down to earth to really look at the reality that this team is not good. That 8-9 games is looking very accurate right now. You might all depends. I don't know if Washington got for anything to play for, but if they got something to play for, you might lose that game. You know, this should be the last game that Cooper Rush plays this year. Give it to Lance. Let's see what he got. You know, let's see. Can we put Deuce Vaughn in the game? Let's see what he got. Guyton. Let's put all the young cats. Awesome Richards. Put him in the game, man. Your little young, Buddy Johnson, I think put him in the game, man. Let's see. Justin Rogers, put him in the game. Let's see. Give a whole dose to number 94. Let's see. Let's see. You know, I know you strapped that corner, so it is what it is, unless you go bring some more bodies in. Let's see what we got. All the young cats, Schoonmaker, give him, man, shit. A reverse role. Put Schoonmaker in the number one role and put J-Hop in the secondary role. Let's see what we got. Can we see what we got? Can we see what can we see? Cause we ain't even seeing right now. And Jerry Jones, we don't trust your eye, family. We don't. It's not handling. We don't trust your eye. Your eye has your indecision, your decision making has got us to this point. And we know that your decision making is not going to get us out this point. So, in the players that you got, bro, you spent a second round pick on kneeling. Either you gonna make that boy a 3-tech, or you really just put a second round pick on the defensive end that can't get to the quarterback. So either you done made him a 3-tech, or y'all trying to get bigger to go to a 34 defense. So you spend a second round pick on a 5-tech, a 4-eye tech, because it only makes sense to spend that and make him into a 3-tech. That's a good question, Lo. Whoever it is, I need somebody that's going to bring some discipline. I don't need no buddy coach. I don't need none of that. But that is to be honest with you, coach, I think Loke, I think that's the number one question going on to the offseason. Because don't none of it matter. Don't nobody who we get, whether it be Genty, whoever, it don't matter unless we answer that question. Who can coach this Cowboys team? Who's going to bring discipline to this Cowboys team? Who's going to bring toughness to this Cowboys team? Who is going to be competent in a modern day game? One thing I like, see, look, man, Andy Reid, right? He was a solid coach, but he wasn't doing the shit that he was doing when football players and football coaches were competent. He wasn't winning the big game. But Andy Reid stood and held to old school principles. And he has evolved though. He still has old school principles because I see it in his decision making. And he has evolved, man. He has evolved. Him and the coordinator, defensive coordinator, and the GM, they all have evolved and adjusted. And they win Super Bowl after Super Bowl. They probably gonna win the Super Bowl again this year. Who gonna beat them? But Bills ain't gonna beat them. Lamar ain't gonna beat them. Who gonna beat them? The Lions is banged up. They ain't gonna beat them. Who gonna beat them? Minnesota ain't gonna beat. Who gonna beat the Chiefs? So they probably got another championship coming. Easy money. They make decisions, good decisions, man. With that, with players, bro. Like I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Because let me give you an old school principle that they did. This is an old school principle. So the corner that they shipped to Tennessee Titans, right? They understood what they can get good corners, they can develop corners, right? And they understood that we could allocate this money to other places, right? We got our core, we got our nucleus, so we could build around it all the time, and they do that time and time after again. They said, "Oh man, Frank Clark and it's gonna be missing." Who did they get? Uh, 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 the dude from Kansas State and the other cat, man. The white defensive end. They got him. Replaced Frank Clark. You don't even miss it. But who's their core? Kelsey, Chris Jones, and Mahomes. They didn't win a bowl with Damian Williams. Got Pacheco, right? They paid Clyde Edwards-Helaire, but they realized that was a mistake. But they was able to search for that talent and pull that trick on Pacheco. Bam. They got Pacheco, got a ring. They pretty much in and out with tackles. They replacing a tackle like every year. They don't spend money on offensive linemen like that, other than it'll be Creed Humphreys, who they know that they gotta pay. Them like the guards at the interior, they'll pay money, but tackles, they in and out. They won it. They got Lil Zeus one year, and then they got the Bucks tackle the other year. Like they in and out with the tackles because they understand that, hey, at these positions, I can always replace them and get more and get cheaper. But at these other positions, I value that more, and I'm gonna spend some money. I'm gonna spend money in bringing Kelsey back. I'm gonna spend money in getting Chris Jones back. I know I'm about to pay Patty Mahomes shit halfway through $1 billion. I understand that, but I understand that they're gonna make each other better, and then with their presence alone, we gonna be good. Right? So that's when they went to go get. Remember when I say Rashid? I like Rashid Rice. I think he's a number one wide receiver. Boom, bottom. What did they do? They drafted a left tackle from BYU. They got him for another 4 years, 5 years, man. Right there, boom, man. Come on, good decisions right there. So not only what they gonna get good left tackle play from him, and they able to spend some more to be able to extend their championship window a few more years if they wanted to. See, Kelsey just hanging around, right? Kelsey, see, one thing for fantasy, don't expect shit from Kelsey during the season ever again. Around this time is when you start expecting Kelsey to go ahead and get going because he's getting ready. He's getting his mind right because they know how to turn it on and turn it off. They're getting their mind right for the playoffs. Kelsey going to turn it on. Watch. Chris Jones is going to turn it on. Watch. Watch. They going to turn it on. Mahomes, shit, we did what we won our two. We're going to sit this week out. Let me rest up. It's time to go, baby. Got the bye. It's time to go. Watch them turn it on. They just getting Pacheco. Bro, they know how to win. The Dallas Cowboys don't know how to win, man. Wilson said Parsons is mid at best. And to me, that's kind of being generous. That's kind of being generous. Yeah. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that style. I can see that. I can see that. You know? I can see that. You know, we just need somebody that really is gonna like. People keep talking about this. Oh man, we need somebody with the. Nah, I don't think we need that. We need somebody who gonna be tough with the times. You now look at all them coaches that left us. What the hell they doing? Oh, okay, what they doing? So what? Like they were doing no hellified ass coaching. It's 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 it start with the head, and you need a head that's gonna bring some discipline. Do you see the Chiefs? They're coached. Their defensive coordinator bring discipline, execution. You know why they bring McCole Hardman back damn near every year toward the end of the year? Because McCole Hardman knows what they expect from him. That's it. We need players who know how to win. Because right now, you have nobody on this team that plays like they know how to win. Nobody. Nobody. Because if you did, and they was your leader, why do you get the results that you get on a week in, week out basis? Excellent questions, huh? Because we don't have it. We don't have it. Shit. I mean, I know Nick Saban didn't work out. Shit, well, the first time, but shit, you know what I mean? I need somebody like that. I need a Nick Saban, man. What you think they gonna look at Pete Carroll? Is they gonna look at Pete Carroll? You know, maybe Vrabel. I would like. I would like. I'm interested in that. Pete Carroll. I believe it would be better for what we got now, but I don't know if that'll be. I don't know. I don't know if that'll be the ideal fit for here. Think he probably better off going to college. Look, there's all these good coaches get ready to start going to college anyway. Yeah, we don't really have too many options unless we're gonna peel off shit. You know? You see what Tomlin doing? Shit, what's up with Tomlin? Right? Man, I'll give a first. I'll get 2 first-round picks to get Tomlin up over here. Straight up. Straight up. They be like, damn, that's steep. I know. Because I know that what he brings, he gonna outdo. We ain't gonna miss them. We ain't gonna miss them. I'll give you 2 first-round picks and I get it back by trade number 11. Who says no to that? Who says no to that? Jerry Nello, the real coach coming to Dallas because he wants a yes man. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it, Iceman. I believe it. I believe it. That's all. That's all he's had. McCarthy, Garrett, shit, man. We didn't shit. We got Jason Garrett. Shit, I think. I'll be honest with you. I think Jason Garrett will probably do a better job than this shit. I'll be honest with you. I think Jason Garrett will do a better job than this shit right here. And it was time for Jason Garrett to go. And I think Jason Garrett will do a better job than this. Mike McCarthy, bro. Even though we won 12 a couple years, it wasn't as good as people think it was. We just got lucky with the schedule. Because if Mike McCarthy would have had this schedule the past 3 years, Mike McCarthy wouldn't even made it to this year. Mike McCarthy would have been got fired. The Dallas Cowboys, the only thing the Dallas Cowboys got in their favor is that a good portion, a good 15 to 20 teams, if not a little bit more, are mediocre. They're average. They're average. So that's their saving grace to being in the playoffs quicker than what one may seem. But in winning a championship, that's gonna cause for some leadership that the Dallas Cowboys is missing at the head and in the body. But I'll leave out with that, man. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. We'll be talking. I'm gonna bust. I'm gonna bust that film out. I'm gonna bust that film out, y'all. I'm gonna show you what I seen because I didn't like what I seen. I'm gonna show y'all. We'll probably go live again. I probably won't even do it because it'll be too long for an upload. So we'll probably go live again. I'll show you. I did not like it. Viewer discretion probably on that one. I'll say shall be advised. Viewer discretion is advised on that one. But all right, y'all, man. I'm up out of here, man. We gone.